Hi, this is Carol Dotson with InTelegy Corporation. I wish we were all in person this year, but this will have to do. I've had the privilege of working with many of you through our work with 24 of the California counties. For those of you who do not know us, InTelegy Corporation has partnered with benefit services, child welfare, adult services, and IHSS organizations since 2003. Naturally, when everything changed overnight in March of 2020, our county partners asked us to help them navigate the new ways of providing service and supporting staff. Now that it is clear that we are not and should not go back to the way it used to be, InTelegy is supporting county agencies to create a plan for the new normal. Overnight, the landscape of service changed. We sent staff home, we asked our customers to apply for service and get support using remote channels, and we really limited our in-person services. While we had to change how service was provided, so did every other public sector organization. And the customer is now used to and ready to continue in this way. From this overnight change is already emerging a better way to provide service. The organization is learning that remote processes are more efficient. Customers now trust and like this remote way of obtaining service. Are you ready to go back to the way it was before? Not likely, and you shouldn't be. We need to learn from the progress made during the pandemic response and come out with improved efficiencies and an improved customer experience. Let's take the opportunity and leverage the organization and customer readiness for a new way of providing service. Our opportunity is to leverage these changes for long-term service improvements. For instance, service is no longer tied to the facility or location. Staff are now equipped with telework, with laptops and remote system access. Staff schedules now include some combination of telework and in-office work, and phone interviews are now the standard versus the exception. Also, handoffs between departments have been improved and made digital. Video conferencing for staff meetings is now the norm. Client service activities can be assigned to the next available worker regardless of location, and in-person service is now reserved for those who need it the most. While the county service delivery had to change overnight, so did the customer's view of service. We've learned a lot through this year and have changed the way we expect and desire service from the organizations we work with. For the county customer, they've increased their use of self-service options like online apps and portals. They've now figured out how to submit documents using digital platforms, text messaging, or even good old-fashioned fax. And the customer is using the phone more and walking in less. Online training, online orientations, and online assessments are becoming commonplace. Customers are also using virtual contacts, virtual visitations, and virtual meetings as the way they're expecting and getting service from their caseworkers. Customers are choosing access that best suits them with decreased barriers like childcare, transportation, and business hour availability. You've also provided customers with new ways to access service when they have technology barriers. For instance, interview rooms have been repurposed for client access to online resources. Based on this readiness, counties now have an opportunity for fundamental change, and we can help. There are 4 important areas of focus in planning for the new normal. First, you need to continue to expand remote service options to leverage the changed customer and to grow remote service and online support. Then we need to rethink in-person service and maintain staff and client safety. The hybrid work environments, including telework and in-office work, need to have improved schedules and a more supportive organization for this new way of doing work. And more now than ever, productivity management and data-driven decision-making needs to be a key component in your operations management. With these areas, there's a lot to do. Now is the time to improve these process areas while we plan for a new way of providing service. So let's get started. We know that county agencies experience similar changes in customer demand, application volumes, referrals, requests for service. They all seem to increase and decrease consistently county to county. How the county reacted to these changes, however, has been very different. Whether they kept staff home, they kept them in the office, if they changed in-person processes, or how they are planning for the future seems to be very different. And there's really an opportunity to learn from each other and to structure a return to the new normal. In order to make this support accessible to both small and large counties, InTelegy has developed 2 ways to support this planning. With a single county focus, our team will work on a focused project management and support all of your process, technology, and safety planning development. But we've also created a new collaborative approach where we will work with smaller counties or those that are in regional areas that want to work together and learn from each other. In this model, InTelegy will support a collaborative process with project management, process development, and a divide and conquer model of planning for this transition to the new normal. Let's get started. Email or call us today or schedule a time during this conference to talk more about the support we can provide you as you transition to the new normal.